Welcome to ProSource Muscle Vision. Hi, I'm Evan Rappert. If you love bodybuilding, then today's guest is a real treat. Of course, I am talking about 8-time Mr. Olympia Ronnie Coleman. How are you today, Ronnie?
I'm doing pretty good. Glad to be here.
Good. We're glad to have you as well. Now, Ronnie, I would imagine that this is a pretty interesting time to be talking to you because after 8 straight Mr. Olympia titles, you just lost.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing with that?
I'm doing pretty good with it.
Yeah?
Believe it or not.
Yeah?
It was hard at first, but I got through it.
What was hard about it?
Knowing that I was going to lose, that was the hardest thing in the world for me.
Did you feel going into the event that there was a possibility you might be vulnerable for this?
Not a clue.
No. So
Nothing.
You thought number 9 was on tap?
I thought it was all in the bag.
Yeah.
Like the first 8 were.
Yeah.
So.
Do you really feel as though you lost?
No, I don't feel like I lost.
Okay.
Looking at the pictures, getting all the thousands and thousands of emails from people that saying I was robbed and saying I was robbed that night, and you just take it and put it behind you for the most part.
Yeah.
And go on with your life.
Have you tried the new ProSource Supreme Protein Bar?
Yeah. I think it's the best bar out there.
Outstanding.
Yeah, by far.
What do you like about it?
It tastes good. Doesn't taste like a protein bar, like most protein bars do. It's got a lot of protein in it, and it's like triple layer. Got 3 layers, 4 layers. It's 4 layered. It's got like one that's ricey crunch, and one that's a caramel, and one like a nut, and one like a nougat or something.
Yeah.
And it's really good.
I understand you were over at the ProSource offices just before.
Yeah, we were over there taking pictures and viewing the warehouse and research center. And
pretty funky operation, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty nice.
Pretty cool,
there.
Isn't it?
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah. Now you're up there on the stage, and they're about to announce it, and it's you and Cutler, and Chickarilla's up there. Okay.
Yeah.
What's going through your mind at that point?
Well, I already knew I lost, so I'm just thinking, how am I gonna handle this? So I just reached over there. Jay said, "Well, Jay, you won this one."
Yeah, yeah. All right. So you were magnanimous.
Yeah.
Here's the big question: are you going to retire?
Oh no! I'm having too much fun to retire.
You're 43 right now.
I'm 42 right now.
42.
I'll be 43 next May.
Okay, very good. So you're 42 years old. What is the life of a bodybuilder? I mean, at what point do you decide that enough is enough?
Well, right now it's the greatest life in the world for me because, like I said, I won 8 Mr. Olympia titles, and of course those titles can't be taken away from me, even though I lost the last one. So I'm on top of the world still.
Yeah.
So
how hard is it to regain the title once you've lost it?
I don't know.
Has anybody ever done it?
Yeah. Arnold.
Yeah, he did. Okay.
Yeah, Arnold is
all right.
Greatest of all time. So I guess I'm gonna find out next year.
Yeah, I guess so. Now, when a team loses in the World Series or in the Super Bowl, they can often go back to the films and figure out what went wrong, sort of do a post-mortem.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do that in bodybuilding? Can you go back and say, you know what, if I'd been more developed here, or if I'd pushed here, that I might have really been able to tip the scale?
Yeah, that's what I got people for. I got people that to go back and find out what happened, what went wrong, and try to correct it for the next time.
Yeah. Where do you think your vulnerabilities were?
Right now, I don't really know.
Yeah? You're still in the process?
Still in the process. We're still in the process of trying to figure that one out.
Yeah.
So we hope to find out real soon.
Did you train any differently this year?
No. Training is always the same. I never change it up. I don't even change my food up. Everything's always the same. Reason why is because what I use to win is what I use to win every year. And I got a saying, if you always do what you always done, you always get what you always got.
That's a good saying. Now tell me something. How long did it take you to actually determine what that balance was going to be? I would imagine that it's nutrition, it's training, it's discipline, it's psychological. How long did it come up? Did it take you to come up with that formula?
Let's say about 8 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 8 years, maybe 9 at the most.
And what is the most critical part of that balance for you? Is it the nutrition? Is it the training?
It's a combination of both. Bodybuilding is pretty much all about nutrition. Training is very important. I'm trying to figure out which one is the most important right now. The longer I've been in, the longer you've been in the sport, the more you learn. And if you don't have your nutrition right, you can't win. If your training is not right, you can't win. So it's almost equal.
Tell me about your nutrition when you're preparing, when you're actually in training for a competition. How does it differ from your nutritional level or your nutritional balance when you're out of season?
It's a little bit more simple when I'm getting ready for a contest. When I'm out of season, I'm just pretty much doing what I want to do, eating what I want to eat. When I say it's simpler, I mean all I eat is the same food every day, day in and day out. Same amount. I weigh and measure everything, and I eat the same time.
Can you give me an idea what that is?
Yeah. See, it's 12 ounces of chicken, like probably 3 times a day. Probably 12 ounces of steak twice a day, and like maybe 2 or 3 protein shakes thrown in there.
Okay.
And grits for breakfast.
Always grits.
Always grits for breakfast. And that's pretty much it. My carbohydrates is like baked potato, rice, 8-ounce baked potato, half a cup of rice.
And you can just switch it on, just like that.
Yeah, just like that. Yeah.
When you're ready, so you can go out of season and go back to having a pizza periodically, and then go back into training just like that.
Just like that.
Before we go, I want to try one little game here, a little word association. I'm going to name 3 guys, one at a time. Get your helmet on, and I want to give me the first thing that comes to your mind.
All right.
Okay. There we go. Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
He's been irrigated. Okay, here we go. Dorian Yates.
I think of Dorian Yates. I always think of a hardcore bodybuilder, something like myself, that trained real hard and worked real hard to get where he was, and probably one of the great Mr. Olympias out there.
Lee Haney.
I always think Lee Haney as the GOAT.
How so?
Lee, he just had that aura about him. He just seemed like he got the perfect life, a life that I would want. He's a good Christian man. He's a good family man. He's a good man himself. He's pure at heart, and he's real simple-minded, and he seemed like the guy that would do anything in the world for you. And he seemed like one of the nicest guys that I've ever met. That's the greatest of all time at his sport.
High praise.
Yeah.
Last one.
He's always been my idol.
Excellent. Last one. Ronnie Coleman.
Trying to be the greatest of all time.
How close are you?
I'm pretty close.
What do you need to do to get there?
I need to win one more time.
You gonna do it?
I think I'm gonna do it. I think I can do it.
I think you can too. Ronnie Coleman, everybody.
ProSource Muscle Vision is brought to you by ProSource, your #1 source for bodybuilding and fitness supplements. Visit us online at prosource.net.